Let's go outside to the garden. Okay, get your toy. Good girl. Come on, let's go. Come on, baby. Good morning, global family, and welcome to the weekend. I want you to come on out to the garden with me, and let's have a little chat. I'm going to give you your motivational vitamin for the day, or for, I guess I should say for the weekend, nature. So today I'm going to just perch right down here on the ground in front of this tree and talk to you. Okay, so I got this message, instant message, from one of our global family members from Pakistan, India. His name is Singh. Hey, Singh. And this is why I don't have a fan page. I love to talk to you. I want to interact with you. I want to know what you think. Not just have you like what I think and then we don't talk back and forth. So yeah, I do pick up my phone sometimes when you're calling me, and I do email back and forth with you. Some of the old school people weren't into all this newfangled technology, and I actually do text back and forth with you when you send me instant messages. Singh, our global family member from Pakistan, said, Coach Lynn, you know, thank you so much for being my friend and accepting my request to be a friend. And are you friends with poor people? And so it took me a few minutes to respond to this message, and then I sent him a message back and said, being a friend has nothing to do with how much money you have or not have. And he and I got into this wonderful conversation where he said, I love your thinking. I think that's really great that you say that. And it really made me want to talk to you about something this morning. As you're going into this weekend, I want you to think about this idea, this concept. What I told Singh was, when I consider whether a person is rich, there are a lot of people who are rich in money and very poor in spirit. And then there are others who are very rich in spirit but very poor in money. So I guess it depends on your perspective. I guess it depends on what you consider to be rich or what you consider to be poor. So I'm going to ask you today, what do you consider to be rich and what do you consider to be poor? So let me just give you a little test here, okay? Just a brief message, a brief test. When was the last time that you did something for someone and you did it because you just really wanted to do it for them, not because you were expecting anything back? How many times have you complained or thought badly because they didn't say thank you? Or how many times did you expect them to do something back for you? So in other words, did you do something good for someone else just because it was the right thing to do or just because you wanted to? Here's another one. When was the last time that you just allowed yourself to just be natural? You see, in my coaching practice, I get people all the time who want to come to me because they can't lose weight and they say they want to, or they want to go home to their families and not be workaholics, or they want to stop having sex with so many people because they said that they were in love with someone and they can't seem to do that. And my question to them is, where is the benefit to you to continue the behavior you have right now? In other words, what areas of your life do you do something that is sustainable over a long period of time, or do you just react? You just wake up in the morning and you run until the end of the day and that's it? What do you do in your life that is sustainable? In other words, that will last you a long time. Make a little list about that and hit me back with that. I'm very happy to know what it is that you do, because you see, you can't start to change something in your life if you're not willing to maintain and sustain that behavior. Here's my third question. When was the last time that you looked at yourself in the mirror? See, on the weekends, I like to be as natural as I possibly can. You know, I try not to do the things that would make me want to, put tons of makeup on because I'm looking at myself and going, oh God, look at that, I'm aging. Oh Lord, look at that little right there, this doesn't look good. But, how many of you cannot look in the right there, this doesn't look good. But, how many of you cannot look in the mirror and just say, you're fantastic, you're magnificent, and I love you? You see, we've come through so many times. I've brought myself through so many times. Yes, I've had other people come along sometimes and be great to me, and other times I've had people come along and betray me. But when was the last time you just looked at yourself in the mirror and said, I love you, you're good, just how you are, without looking, going, oh, I wish these were bigger, or oh, God, I wish that was smaller, or oh, boy, I got to work on these muscles. Come on, be honest. How many of you actually look at yourselves and say, I love you, you're great? That means that all those things that you're doing, to change yourself or make yourself better on the outside, that's great. And I'm not saying you should never do that, but when was the last time you just walked around with yourself all day long, or for 2 days, or for 3 days, as natural as possible, and said, this is me, I love me? And it's not about whether other people are going to judge me or not like the dress I'm wearing or whatever. It's about, do I feel comfortable? Am I happy? And here's the last thing. Are you rich or are you poor? How do you feel about this world? How do you feel about the people on the other side of the world? Or do you not even think about that? Do you not want to be friends with someone in Pakistan or someone in Nigeria or someone somewhere else on the other side of the world? Do you just think about the people in your social circle or the people in your job or the people that you can go out with? When was the last time you did anything on a global basis? Thought about it. Thought about the fact that those people over there sometimes have exactly the same problems that we have here. And I'm not talking about problems that we have here. And I'm not talking about economics, and I'm not talking about their political or their religious affiliation. I'm talking about the fact that we're all human beings living in the world that we were born into, or the world that we're in right now. When was the last time you allowed yourself to sit and think about someone else clear on the other side of the world and what they may be dealing with? And you thought about that with compassion on a humanistic side. Okay, so that's all I have for today. I'm just going to give you homework. I have got to do that because I'm a coach. I want you to be alert, what we just talked about. I want you to think about that this weekend and maybe even make a list. You can hit me back because I just might pick up that phone if you call me, or I just might text back and forth with you. And moving into the future, we're actually going to bring some of you on from all over the world, so feel free to send me your videos as well. And share this. You see, I believe that good living is global living, encompassing our spirits, the environment, friends from all over the world, sharing a human experience. And that's where we're going with the Coach Lynn Show. And I'm so excited about some of the things that are coming up. And I'll keep giving you these little motivational tips. Hit me back and forth so we can interact. I want to talk to you. I want to know what you're thinking. So until we talk next time, may you always have enough peace to keep you happy, enough happiness to maintain and sustain you, and enough self-love so that you know that you're worthy all the time, anywhere you are, with whomever you're with, whether you have money or not, because you, my friends, are rich in spirit. Again, come get your baby. Come on, sweetie, get your toy.